Assalamu alaikum everyone. This is me Fatima Khan, Business Wali. I am a student of Rihan AI Teachers Training Institute Batch 22. Today I am going to discuss a very important topic with ChatGPT, the art of storytelling, how to captivate and inspire others. So let's start the conversation. Hello ChatGPT.
Hey, I am here and ready to help with whatever you need. What's on your mind today?
So today I want to learn about the topic, the art of storytelling, how to captivate and inspire others.
Ooh, that's a really awesome topic. Storytelling is such a powerful tool, whether you're trying to connect emotionally, share a message, or just spark someone's imagination. Is there a particular aspect you're curious about, like structure, pacing, or how to build a connection with the audience?
So what is storytelling and why is it important in everyday life?
Yeah, great question. So, storytelling is basically the art of using a narrative, a sequence of events, characters, and a plot to convey a message or emotion. And it's super important in everyday life because it helps us make sense of experiences, build trust, and even influence people. Basically, it's how we relate to one another on a deeper level.
How does storytelling help in inspiring other people?
Ah, that's a great one. So, when you tell a story, especially a personal or relatable one, people can see themselves in it. They feel understood, they feel connected. And when you share a journey, like overcoming a challenge or following a dream, it can spark hope, courage, or new ideas in others. So, it's really about creating those emotional bridges.
What are the key elements of a powerful story?
Ooh, I love this. So, a powerful story usually has a few key ingredients: a strong central theme or message, a character that grows or changes, and some kind of conflict or challenge they overcome. And often it's got vivid details or sensory elements that pull you in so you feel like you're right there in the story.
How can I start a story in a way that grabs attention?
Absolutely. So, you could start with a vivid, evocative image or a surprising moment, something that immediately makes the listener pause. For example, on the edge of a quiet forest, just as the sun began to rise, I met a stranger who changed everything. That kind of opens a door of curiosity right from the start.
What make a story boring vs captivating?
Yeah. So a boring story usually lacks tension or stakes. Like if nothing really matters or there's no real struggle, people kind of check out. Also, if the pacing is too slow or it's just a big info dump, it can lose people fast. But when there's a clear emotional arc or some unpredictability, that's when it hooks you.
What are the some famous examples of great storytelling?
Oh, there are so many. For instance, the hero's journey, like in the Epic of Odyssey, or even modern films like Star Wars, those follow a classic structure that pulls you in. And books like To Kill a Mockingbird or The Alchemist are also super inspiring stories because they tackle big themes through personal journeys. Those are definitely classics.
How can I improve my storytelling skills as a beginner?
I love that you're eager to grow. So, a few tips. First, read or listen to a lot of different kinds of stories to see what works. Then, practice by starting small. Tell short anecdotes to friends or record yourself. And don't be afraid of revision. Tweak your pacing, details, and how you connect emotionally. It's all about practice and being authentic.
What is the structure of a good story?
Yeah, so a good story structure usually has a few key parts. You've got the hook at the beginning, something that grabs attention. Then there's the setup where you introduce characters and the world. After that, you get rising action, tension building toward a climax. Then there's the climax itself, which is the big turning point. And finally, the resolution, where you see the outcome and the character's growth. That arc keeps people hooked.
How can I make my stories more memorable?
Ah, great question. One big trick is to anchor your story in really vivid sensory details so people can see, hear, and feel it. Also, focus on personal moments or emotional truths. Those really stick. And a strong ending, something that lingers or leaves a question, can make your audience remember more long term.
Okay, so what role does conflict play in storytelling?
Oh, it plays a huge role. Conflict is what drives the story forward. Without it, there's no tension, no stakes. It's what makes characters grow and keeps the audience hooked. So, whether it's internal, like a personal struggle, or external, like a big challenge, conflict is really the engine of a great story.
How do I use dialogue effectively in a story?
So dialogue is awesome for bringing characters to life. The key is to keep it natural. People don't always talk in long speeches, so keep it snappy and purposeful. And use it to reveal things, whether it's a character's personality, their motivation, or even the tension between them. Good dialogue really pulls you into the story.
Can storytelling be used in business and marketing? How?
Oh, absolutely. In business and marketing, storytelling is a game changer. Brands use stories to create emotional connections, making their products more memorable. Think about those Nike ads. They don't just sell shoes, they tell stories of perseverance. So when you wrap your message in a story, it sticks.
What are the some tips for telling stories in public speaking?
Oh, for sure. One big tip is to know your audience. Pick stories that relate to them or speak to their values. Keep it simple and personal so it feels authentic, and use pauses. Give the audience time to digest. Practice a bit and let yourself be vulnerable. That makes the biggest impact.
How can I use personal experience to tell better stories?
Oh, that's a great approach. Personal experiences are so powerful because they're real and relatable. Start by choosing a moment that really mattered to you, something that changed you or taught you a lesson. Then focus on the emotions. Share how you felt, what was at stake, and how it unfolded. That kind of vulnerability draws people in every time.
What is the difference between storytelling and just sharing information?
Great distinction. So, when you just share information, it's like giving facts. It's useful, but it might not stick. Storytelling, on the other hand, weaves those facts into a narrative arc. There's a beginning, middle, and end, so people feel something. It's the difference between just telling what happened and making them care about what happened.
How do successful leaders use storytelling to inspire others?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, when we share a story, it gives others a chance to see themselves in it. They might feel less alone, they might be inspired by a struggle you overcame, or it might spark a new idea in them. So, stories can be that catalyst for real change or action.
What are the common mistakes people make in storytelling?
Yeah, a big one is trying to pack in too much, so many details that the core message gets lost. Another mistake is not grounding the audience, like jumping into the story without context. And sometimes people forget a clear arc. No real problem, no resolution, so it just peters out. Keeping it focused, simple, and purposeful is key.
How can visual improve storytelling?
Oh, visuals are a game changer. They help anchor the audience, so instead of just hearing a story, they see it. You can use images, props, or even body language to emphasize key moments. That way, the story becomes more immersive and people remember it longer.
My last question: how can AI help in improving storytelling skills?
Ooh, yeah, AI can be super helpful. It can give you instant feedback on your pacing, structure, or even help you test different versions of a story. Plus, AI tools can suggest more vivid language or help you analyze what parts resonate most with your audience. So it's like having a creative partner in your pocket.
Okay, thank you, ChatGPT.
You're so welcome. I had a blast chatting about storytelling with you. If you ever want to dive deeper or practice, just let me know.
So that's all about the conversation. I hope you learned something new in this conversation. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening to me. Allah Hafiz.